Okay, this is Everett, and let's take a look at the UVs. This is kind of odd. The cuts you put in are not right. Yeah, very strange way to do that. I would just go by where you would normally find the seams on clothing. So let's just redo this real quick. I'll start with just a planer to get rid of any cuts, and then I'm just going to isolate this and oh, shift right mouse click, polygon display, toggle backface culling. Okay, so let's turn on symmetry. Okay, I'll start by going around the arms. Click over here, Shift X, and along this bottom seam here. That will do for both the arms and the body, actually. That works well. Shift X. And between here and there. And that actually, we might need to go around the collar too. Probably would. Yeah. And just make sure that connects up. And then Shift X. Okay. So that's looking much better. And then click over here, Control U for unfold, and Control L to layout. And yeah, much better. Okay. Right, let's see, the pants. Yeah, this is all kinds of crazy cuts and stuff. I don't know what's going on here. That makes no sense. Did you use automatic mapping? It looks like you did automatic mapping. Or maybe not. Let me see what automatic mapping does. I'm just going to go to UV planar first, and let's see what automatic mapping. No, that's very different. Okay, I don't know. Anyway, the cuts you did make no sense again. So, again, I would have just gone, yeah, like I did in the video. You didn't have to reinvent the wheel on this thing. Yeah, probably just straight up there. That might do it. Let's do Shift X. And let's just click over here, Control U, and then Control L. Oh. Is it just... Sorry, let's isolate these. I feel like I'm... Oh, sorry, I didn't do the inside seam, the inseam. Click over here, Shift X. Okay, now that's better. Control U, Control L, Control L again. Alright, and it's kind of stretched them out strangely. Maybe it wants us to separate out that belt thing. Let's try that. I'm just doing the belt. Oh, that's split back there, by the way. Click over here, Shift X, and then Control U, Control U, Control L. I don't think that's going to be any better. It's a little bit distorted. It's not too bad though, actually. I'm just surprised. So let's undo back before I cut that, because that's just as good. Just a little bit of distortion around there. But I wouldn't really tend to cut this more than that. I mean, usually that's sufficient. And yeah, cutting the belt didn't improve it much. I mean, what you could do is, I might manually adjust these just because of the way it's doing it. So I might take these UV shells and just sort of rotate them so that they're straight, so it's easier to judge the. Well, that's not really straight in every direction, is it? Maybe it wants us to cut one more along this front seam. I don't know. Shift X. Control U. See, that's not really helping it, though. It's not stretching it out the way I'd like it to. Just undid that. I was just gonna. That's a little long. See how they're getting a little bit more square that way. I think that's a little bit better. Let's make these the same way. And probably scale these a little bit and select all those, Control L to fit them in. Just trying to fit that in so it's in the one square. That's a little better. It's really not acting quite as well as I would like it to. And the boots, again, lots of weird cuts in here. And then yet this is one giant piece. This, which I probably would not leave that as one giant piece. But actually, I mean, and then there's this kind of cut down the back. I mean, it's okay, but I'd probably break it up into more logical sections. It seems to be not terribly distorted. And then my last thing, oh yeah, did we do the face yet? Oh yeah, some really weird stuff going on here. That's looking very wrong. Just hit Control U again. Whoa. I just did Control U again and it did that. I feel like you don't have that. How did you get it to look like that? It was just the one thing along the top of the back. That's not going to work. I don't think that's going to work. I'm just going to move and sew that for now. And yeah, I mean, again, I would do it more like it was done in the video. So let's see if we get symmetry working. Nope. Let's try to mirror this face. Select half the faces. I can tell it's not perfectly symmetrical. So I'm deleting along the center line. And then select just these verts and check my selection here. Oops, shift right mouse click, polygon display, toggle backface culling. Okay. Just checking that selection, W for move. Right here, you can show this little interface here. Click here, absolute 0, enter. I can see a little bit of movement there. Right mouse click object mode, shift right mouse click mirror options. Turn off cut geometry. Combine with original, merge, custom, 0.001, mirror. Okay. And let's start over, UV planar to get rid of any cuts. And, okay. So now is symmetry going to work? Nope. Yes. Yes, it seems to be working. Okay. Cut around the ear. I messed up there. Okay. And then maybe across the top of the forehead there, or maybe a little closer to the face. Let's cut these first. Click over here, Shift X. Okay. And then maybe, yeah, maybe along here. Be good. Click over here, Shift X. Okay, and yeah, I mean from there you could probably, if you want to split up the back, we can do that. It's probably, is this covered with hair or no? Yeah, so we're not going to see much of that anyway. All right, let's see where we're at. Control U, Control U, Control L. Checker. Yeah, that's looking a lot better. Okay, with the face, it's a little unfinished. The lips could use some shaping and stuff like that, but hair. Oof, it's a lot. It's so many different pieces. It just seems like way too many. Yeah, we just cut along the bigger seams. I won't do that right this second because I feel like I'm redoing the whole thing. And again, yeah, we already looked at the boots a little bit. So yeah, I think you could break things up into more logical sections, kind of think of how they might be constructed and use that as sort of at least a starting point. And then yeah, we need some hands. I can save this file in case you want to take a look at it. Just put a 2 at the end.